What's up, guys? I am here on Monday morning. We just got this new look at what was at D23 this weekend. I expressed on the podcast that came out this morning, I wish they just would have released that footage because we wanted to be on top of it. We wanted to be able to have an episode dedicated to what was in that footage, but we kind of had to speculate. If you want to head over to where the podcast is, it's another episode of the YouTube, or you can go listen online to audio stuff. But we talk a lot about this footage, having not seen it. Now, I'm on my way right now to Disney World. So I'm getting everything together, rushing, trying to get out the door. But I knew that I wanted to see this footage before we left. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. We can watch the footage together, and, this will be pretty crazy. But just know that if you want to hear us talk about it, John and Lacey are going to be doing an episode on Thursday where they talk specifically about what they saw here. And then if you want to go listen to the episode that is today, then it's just kind of us talking about it based on what we heard from D23. So right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to watch this video and we'll see how it goes. Twin sons. All right. So this is a flashback, kind of. Okay. Man, I love that song, the march at the end there. Man. Lot of original trilogy stuff here.
We've passed on all we know.
Okay, there's Darth Maul. Okay, all right, got some prequels in here. This is nice.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Oh, I love Mace Windu. That helmet.
But this is your fight.
So recapping Luke's speech. All right. New footage? This Christmas. All right, here we go. Whoa! What? That's awesome. Yes! Oh! There's the red IC-3PO. That's another super weapon of some sort. Yes, that is exactly what I want out of Rey. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, it's in.
Oh, man, that is so cool. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I don't know really how to react to that. I mean, I'm going back and flipping through kind of, man. So they look over this giant party. This is incredible. That looks so good. Yeah, they're looking over the party. I think this is where Lando is. That's just my perspective on it. I think there's a good chance this is where. Actually, I don't know. I've kind of changed my mind on this. I originally thought this is where you're going to meet Jana and the Hans and stuff like that, but it actually looks like they're more likely going to be on like Endor or whatever that that planet where the Death Star is, obviously. This looks great. Obviously, I saw some stuff that kind of compared it to Thor Ragnarok. I love the ships popping out of hyperspace. Looks like even, I don't know, it kind of looks like okay, those are probably all B-Wings. Yeah, those are B-Wings. All right. Which is sweet because I actually always really liked B-Wings. And I don't think they get enough love. They're like super high powered, and like I was really glad that they did the thing in Rebels with getting that. All these Star Destroyers are just like lined up. I think that's the Sith Trooper stuff for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think it's just because they're trying to like build up their army or something. But yeah, this is just tons and tons. We've never seen him in a formation like that. That looks amazing. Yeah, the C-3PO with the red eyes thing, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but obviously there's nothing there, like, as far as, like, oh, he's a dark side or whatever. I think they're just kind of recreating the, oh, he had a red arm for whatever reason. Like, for whatever reason this time he's going to have red eyes. Maybe he's using, like, a thermal something. Giant super weapon is what we're looking at here with this giant red beam that's coming down. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be the ship that we saw, with the big thing. I forget if that was like for actually this, or that was like kind of what it was in Legends or whatever. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have at least some sort of giant mystical or giant red super weapon again. But it doesn't look anywhere near as powerful, obviously. It looks kind of like Rogue One, Jetta, Star Destroyer era, where we can still feel like it's world ending, but yet not is just like poof and it's gone, like we kind of saw with some of the other planets and stuff. This looks like it's destroying Kijimi, though, the snow planet. This could be where Zori Bliss saves them. We've kind of heard that. I'm really interested in this this thing where Rey is throwing the lightsaber around. That's awesome. I love that. I want that in Star Wars. I think that stuff is so cool. It looks like she's obviously working with some sort of training droid, like, or what do they call those? I don't know, the little thing that Luke was working with before. So that's another kind of reference. It's like dodging the lightsaber. She's wearing that red ribbon on her hand. I'm not sure what that's about. And she's not fighting with her staff either. She's fighting with a stick, which is also interesting. Then we see Kylo Ren on, I don't know, it looks like desert, but it also looks like snowy because it's so cold. It looks like it's him in the TIE silencer-ish ship, though. So I'm assuming then he gets out. Maybe what we saw of Rey in the desert isn't in the desert, but they're already like in that, like, I have no other name to call it, but like the world between worlds, or where they're like, it's not world between worlds, but where they're like flipping between locations. So maybe after she takes down the thing, they flip and they move on to this world or whatever. I'm not really sure what's going on there, because they cut immediately from him what it looks like he's walking towards her, or towards something, getting ready to fight. Then they just flip the camera and they show him, walking the other direction towards Rey, but on a completely different planet. So there now he's on what looks to be like, a ship, or obviously like a piece of structure of some sort. We're assuming it's the Death Star because, all the waves and stuff. But, yeah, they go at it. So, John Hoey, you win, man. There it is. We're getting lightsaber on lightsaber, and we got it even in the trailer. So, what does the Emperor say here? Nears its end. So, yeah, I think he said something about your journey nears its end. Okay. And then... Okay, so this is crazy, all right? Because I heard double-bladed lightsaber like all weekend, right? And I'm like, okay, I know what I'm picturing. And then they also said that it like folded up. And I'm like, okay, so it folds up, she unlatches it, and then it pops out from both sides, right? But what I never heard was that it is on and like a tube that's nuts. This is JJ coming in. He says, hey, I did the lightsaber with the things coming out, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, new lightsabers, that's really cool. This is him answering the like two lightsabers could be, a new lightsaber. Yeah, that's sweet. And it just like flicks out. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of, I guess there is. I was like a whole lot of detail on what that lightsaber is. It looks pretty straightforward. Like it's just like one tube with like some black lining and stuff. But yeah, where is she? Let's take a look here. I'm trying to flip through. Yeah, it looks like there's snow, and it looks like she's in, some sort of castle or something. Is there any chance this is like, them going to Vader's castle or something? I do know that there was another trailer or another thing that we saw, if I'm not mistaken. I'm having a hard time placing where it was, but they said something like an ancient power source. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Resistance. I'm like, wait a minute. Where did I see that? Yeah, I was thinking maybe when they go to get the ancient power source, it was like in a Sith temple. So then she's here. But yeah, that's Resistance. Man, I don't know. Then it makes me think this would be really cool if it was Vader's castle, but I actually doubt they would do that. I'm starting to think that this is more likely Kijimi again. So maybe this is tied into all of the vision, like that big world-ending thing isn't even a physical thing. Maybe it's all part of her the force vision that we're looking at here. But man, we've done it all. Wow, incredible. I know that wasn't like a whole lot of footage, but I had a little theory that the reason they didn't give us behind the scenes is because they didn't want people to. They wanted to feel like they got something, but they didn't want people to go in and analyze and look in the background and be like, "Oh, look, there's a thing," which gives away some of the kind of spoils some of the surprises. So I think what they did is they very carefully crafted a new little sizzle piece to get you talking and to make you feel like you got that kind of behind the scenes look, and you can kind of get an idea of what you're going to get in December without actually having to risk showing us something that kind of slipped in the background that nobody catched, even though they watched it 300 times. So I don't know. I'm happy with this. I think we're going to get a full-blown trailer in October, so about a month or so from now, month and a half, and then that'll be the final trailer until the movie, or before, TV spot after TV spot after TV spot. So yeah, wow, man, I am pumped. But I gotta get out of here because I got to go to Batu. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and make sure to catch the podcast that's out today. Go and check out the three of us speculating on what this footage was, which is a good time because you can talk about it with us not knowing about it. And then catch Thursday's episode with John and Lacey, where they actually do talk about this stuff specifically. Wish I could be there, but like I said, I'll be in Batu. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.